Good morning, everyone. Well, morning for me anyway. I am out here near the Red Rock Mountains. Found a little trailhead I'm going to start walking down, but wanted to give you all a view real quick. So welcome to the channel, Adventures in Vegas. Let me know if y'all like these type of videos or not. Comment below. A couple slot videos I know I made probably weren't very great. But again, I've only been in Vegas for a couple weeks now. I don't even have a laptop, so editing these things is not going to happen. I'm just going to post what I do, and we'll see what happens. But let's walk down this trail and have some fun. Never been here before, obviously. So I'm thinking this is the Blue Mountain or Camp Spring Hill or something like that. There's no real name, but they did have a parking area here, so I parked in it. So I saw online there was a gate here, but the gate is since gone. And so anyway, so the first thing I notice is this. There are wild horses and wild boars out here, or wild burros. But I don't know, I'm thinking that's a horse. They do have horseback riding back here, and people ride their horses. So that I don't know. But anyway, this is going to be fun. Beautiful day. It's actually in July here in Vegas. It was about 78, I think, on my way here, but I didn't check when I got in my car. But I think it's a little higher elevation from where I started, but not much because I'm on the rim of the valley. So anyway, guys, I see something interesting. It looks like we have a little riverbed or something. If I see any animals, I'll try to capture them, and anyway, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, this is probably got some water in it when it rains. Very quiet out here. I don't actually see where the trail goes, so anyway, we'll be right up here. I'll figure it out. Alright guys, I'll let you know if I find something. Guys, I do see a burro. See if I can get him on camera here. There he is. He's all alone, it looks like. That's pretty cool. So I walked up. Let me back up a little bit here. And there was this clearing here. You never know what you get when you turn around a corner here. Ooh, a little out of breath already. There's that burro on the mountain. I don't know if you can see him because I zoomed out. But this was the view I got when I walked up on this little hill. It's beautiful. All right, let's continue. Hey, look at this little guy. Very interesting. Just saw him sticking behind this bush. You know, I'm from Texas, and there is cactus in Texas, so I'm not saying there's not. But I'm from East Texas, the piney woods of East Texas. So no, not a lot of cactus out there. I looked over that burro a while ago, and he was looking right at me, so I don't think he noticed me until after I put the camera down earlier. But yep, he noticed me staring right at me. Still far away though, so, but he did know I was here. But this is pretty cool. I mean, I recommend this. I mean, even if from a mental standpoint, I mean, I got up this morning, I was like, I felt tired, I didn't want to get up. But you know, I did it. I'm out here. soaking up the fresh air, really enjoying it. So anyway, I'll let you know when I find something interesting. A little closer to that burrow now. I can zoom in anymore. There he is. Oh, I saw a little chipmunk or something just real close to me here. I didn't get him on camera. He's right over there. Right over there somewhere. Oh, wow, I hope that shows up on camera good. Looks like I'm heading this way, maybe down into a little valley or something. Oh, somebody lost their glasses. It's not me, because I could see them hanging on the pole there. If my glasses weren't on, I could hardly tell that was a pole. Looks like there is some kind of entrance down there. See the trail down there? Looks like there's something shiny too. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just I don't know what that is. I was gonna say it's some kind of leaf catching the sun, but I don't think that's the case. Anyway, we'll figure out. Looks like the trail heads that way. If I can see that. So anyway, let's see where it takes us. Just came down this little hill. That mountain behind us is miles away, just to give perspective. But there's a little wash here. I know I looked up online and they said there was a good place to find fossils out here. I'm not out here looking for fossils, but my guess is this would be a good place to start. Just a washed out area. Kind of see the layers of the, over time and stuff, how they've washed away. So anyway, thought that was a little interesting. Another one over here. Maybe I can make sure y'all can see that or not, but right here, kind of a wash as well. So every time I turn off the camera and I walk over a hill like this one right here, I see something different. So let's walk over this hill, see what we find. Yeah, a little gate, or a little fence with a hole in it. Guess that's not necessarily a gate. Let me walk over here. See, that goes way down. Into like a valley, gully, I don't know what you call it out here. I don't know where that burrow went. I don't see him anymore. They do blend in, so unless he's moving, they're hard to see. All right. Well, I came through that little gate I was just talking about, and the trail veers off. So, I'm sorry, just look at my camera, see where I was looking. There's one that goes this way, and there's one that goes this way. I'm going to go this way. Let's see what happens. You see him? He's staring right at me. I keep hearing him, doing the burrow thing. But so this the trail I took basically took me. Zoom out again, please. Took me out of this fence that was here because I was on the other side of it. I don't know if you can see the fence goes around. So I'm not sure why the fence is even there. Not sure. But now I'm on the other side of the fence, which I think is the west side of the fence. I was on the east side. But yeah, it's I was sitting there thinking why it was so strange that it just took me on the other side of the fence. He just stopped looking at me now. I think this is that, yeah, this is that wash probably. Yeah, it goes down to the big wash. I could see possible fossils right there. Point right. In that sandstone or limestone, whatever that is. I'm not a geologist. Something shiny over there. Let's go look. Let's see what that is. Oh, I'm going over here. Don't feed horses. Wild horses out here too. Don't feed those guys. Don't feed the burros. There's a fine for that. What are we looking at here? Let's see. Oh, that's got little spines on it. All right. Some old bag. I'll take that with me. I'm gonna walk to the trail here. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. I do have a gimbal, but it's a large gimbal. And I was gonna bring it out here with me. But I thought, oh my God, this thing, I'm gonna have to carry this thing around with me for I don't know how long because I've never been out here. So I didn't. So I'm holding the camera by hand. So I'm hoping it's steady enough for you guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, look in there. Everybody see him? Hope the camera's clear enough to see that. Oh, beautiful wash here. It's gorgeous. All right, talk to you in a minute. All right. See that barrel there? That's not the same one. Right there. Sorry. Trying to zoom in on him while looking at him. Yeah. The other one's to his left. So I didn't see him before. And he's fairly close to me. So, I say fairly close. He's, I don't know, 60 yards, 70 yards. Yeah, that's cool. Another shot at him from, walked up a little bit. He hasn't moved. That was pretty cool with him sitting right there behind that cactus. From a cinematic standpoint. All right. I know I've already shot this. So that was when I was down there. But, so Red Rock Valley, to give you a perspective, is over this way. That's the scenic road there that goes, well, not the official scenic road, but it's the one that goes, the big loop that goes around. And I just kept going until I hit this trailhead. But, if you're wondering about the weather, still great. I mean, I'm from southeast Texas where it was, humid. You couldn't do this, you'd be sweating. So, I haven't broke a sweat yet and been going up and down mountains. Anyway, that won't be later. It'll get hot. It is Vegas. I am up in elevation though, but I don't know how hot it'll get. But, yeah, just gorgeous. That road there goes up to a mining. They're mining gypsum. Just because I saw the sign when I pulled into the wrong driveway. Oh, shoot, showing you the sky. You don't want to see the sky. There's not a cloud in the sky, so why would you want to see the sky? Anyway, just beautiful. Came across this guy. So I'm parked right down there. I have traveled all the way over there and then came back around. I really don't know where this trail is going. I could probably look on my phone, but kind of enjoy the surprise. I do not see the burros anymore. I did hear him earlier, but I've not seen him. Oh, I see his head. If y'all can see that. His head sticking up. He's probably just keeping his eye on me. I don't know why. I don't know what I would do. But they are wild, so I'm just very cautious. All right. Looks like I'm going down this windy road here. See if I'll let you know if I find anything. Look at that. I zoomed in. I'm 6 times in. There's this rock just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. I think the trail's going to take me over there. Maybe, maybe not. If I get closer, I'll see what that sucker is. So I just turned this corner, kind of around the mountain, kind of going into this valley. And I look down, and it looks like maybe there's a mine down there. I just see some stuff that's unnatural. I also saw some barrels, which is right behind there, behind that cactus. I don't know what barrels would be at a mining, but anyway, I don't know if I'm making it down there or not. I'm going to try to stay on the trails today just because I don't have the hiking shoes on. But I thought this was interesting. There's also a pole down there. Looks like maybe a piece of sheet metal. I'm not going to try to point them out. I don't know if you can see them well on the camera. Anyway, no idea where this trail's taking me. I think at some point, I don't know how long I've been on the road, or on the, oh yeah, I've been walking about 30 minutes. But these, some of the uphill climbs take my breath away. Maybe altitude, and I think that may be funny to some, but I've lived all my life in, 100-foot altitude, and now we're about 2,000 feet, probably more than that, about 2,500 right now. So probably affecting me a little bit. Anyway, looks like there's something up here on the trail. I'll get up there and let y'all know about it. So I walked about 10 feet, and then there's all these old cans and stuff. Possibly where the miners threw their garbage. So it's just weird nowadays to think about working in a mine and eating from a can. I think nowadays we'd bring a lunch pail or something with a sandwich in it. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. All right, I'm a little bit of a dilemma. So the mines that I was talking about is down there. And I see a trail going down that way. I think I'm going to take that trail. But the trail I'm on continues to go. Let me just walk up here a little bit and see if I continue. See where I can figure out where it goes. Oh, it looks like there's maybe some mines and stuff up here too. I don't know. Let's see. There's an old can or old bucket, metal bucket. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over here. I'll have to look up what they were mining out here, because I don't know. Obviously, I'm not going to edit this video, so it's not going to be on the video. But yeah, look it up yourselves. See a lot of broken glass in here. I don't know if you can see that shining. Not sure why I would see broken glass. I thought those people just came out here and partied. So, some kind of clay or something. Like a clay pot. Nothing ancient. Anyway, so it does look like they were dumping something. There's like a little dump area here. And that mountain right there, little mountain hill, does not look natural. So maybe there's a mine close to it. It's like some kind of deposits. But they got a little dump area here, old tires. Some look like car tires, some look like equipment tires. Steep hill. So I don't know. Now it kind of looks natural. Oh, look over here. Some kind of metal box. I'll go back the other way. Because I don't know how far this goes. How far the trail I'm actually on goes. Maybe an old refrigerator? Oh, y'all see that lizard? There's a lizard in that bush. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's not a refrigerator. It's some kind of, I mean, it could be an old refrigerator. Just metal. Old gas tank from some kind of vehicle. Interesting. Still see some old cans out here. So, some kind of active digging or something was going on here. Still haven't seen a mine, but it's probably the direction, or they covered them in. I don't see any more burrows either. All right, I'm gonna go back down, go through that other split fork in the road, go the other way. Mainly because that's going toward my car more, and I'm not sure how far this trail goes. So anyway, I got to bring my hiking shoes to really explore this further. But anyway, very interesting. All right, so I made it back to that other trail. I'm on that now. Hope y'all can hear me okay today. I do have a mic on. It's a little bit windy. Cool breeze. So I do have a wind protector on the mic. But, you know, hope y'all can hear me well. Again, no editing involved in this. I am just going to throw it up. And hopefully I'm not shaking too bad or anything like that. But again, I do not even have a laptop with me. All I have is my phone. So I'm filming this on my phone and just won't even have a thumbnail. I'll just pick one that YouTube gives me. And we'll see what happens. Again, guys, I say again, first time I've said it, but if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you like it. Again, Adventures in Vegas. Basically what we want to do is, you know, me and my wife have come out here a lot, and obviously as tourists, and obviously we've been on the casino a lot. The last few years, and which is kind of why we decided to move out here, is you know, we've stayed off the strip. We've stayed in other hotels and like Red Rock and, you know, other ones, and, you know, rented a car. We drove here a couple times and just got to know the city, and you know, told ourselves, boy, there's so much to do in this little town. I mean, you know, compared to Houston or Dallas or something, there's just so much to do, you know. And so we thought, you know, from a retirement perspective, where would we want to be? And you know, as y'all can see, I like to be fairly active. So, and there's so much to do outdoors here. I mean, from the golf, you know, to the hiking. I'm also a avid poker player, you know, so it's like, what a better place to be than Las Vegas. So that's where we ended up, and or at least I'm here. My wife is coming to visit later this week. I haven't seen her in a couple weeks, so that'll be nice. A little trail down here. Let me go down here. A little piece of metal. I should have all these metals stamped with a date. so I know how old they are. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna, what we want to do is basically just film, what we're doing here, kind of the adventures we have. If it's, possibly in the future, we make some spin-off channels, maybe just a slot channel, just a hiking channel, who knows where this will lead. It won't go anywhere unless you hit that subscribe button and like the video. I mean, that's what we need. I am working full time, and I expect to do that for another 10 years. But luckily with my job, I'm off every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a great setup, especially that I live in Vegas. Look at these gun holes. Okay, I hope they're not out here still. Those look pretty old. But anyway, so I can enjoy a 3-day weekend every weekend in Las Vegas. And so I thought both of these were barrels. That is some kind of tank, and that's a barrel there, obviously. And that's just a big piece of sheetrock. Some people's handprints on it. Anyway, so y'all, yeah, if y'all do that for me, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. At this point, I don't know how often I'll put these things out. So right now I have, at the time of this video, I have 3 videos up. One is kind of explaining what we wanted to do, why we wanted to move here, kind of how we were going to do it. And then there was a long pause in between the next video. Obviously because we were looking for jobs, right? We were searching. My wife had a good interview. We thought that went well. And she didn't get it. And then I had an interview, and it was on Zoom, and then they wanted a follow-up interview. So I said I will fly out and do that. So we took 3 days and flew out here, met with a realtor, had the interview, flew home. About a week later, I got the offer. So we were very excited, accepted it after some negotiations, and we scrambled real quick to do what we needed to the house to get it on the market. And it is on the market right now. Been on the market for 20-something days. We did have some really bad storms, and we had a leak. And so we decided, let's put a new roof on this thing. So we ended up took it off the market, put a new roof on it, which it needed it. And we knew that. We priced it as such. You can see that little, I don't know, it's a chipmunk, whatever it is. Y'all see that movement. I wasn't quick enough to zoom in. But we got the new roof on, did some more pictures, some drone pictures and things. And it's back on the market as of yesterday. And we're going to have some open houses this weekend. She's coming in later in the week. And hopefully we'll get something on it pretty quick. So anyway, here's that rock I was telling y'all about. Just kind of sitting in the middle of nowhere. I mean, if you look around, hopefully I'm not making myself a liar here, but you just don't see a lot of big rocks. I mean, that's about the biggest one you see. But yeah, there's just a big boulder sitting here. Anyway, makes you wonder how things get where they are. So anyway, house on the market, so hopefully we get an offer soon. I think I've stated this, I stated this in one of my slot videos, that I am staying in a casita. It's a tiny little thing, so it doesn't have an oven, doesn't have a stove, doesn't have a dishwasher, but it does have a bed and a shower. So anyway, that's the essentials. So tiny little thing, but it's making do. We'll see how it makes do when my wife comes, and there's 2 of us in it. But a nice little wash here. See, I want to explore all this. I'm just not going to do it today because I don't have the right shoes on. So anyway, yep. So when she gets, actually, when we sell the house, I mean, unless we can find something right away, another house, that we really, really like, we're going to take our time and make sure we find the right house because, as everybody says, we don't want to move again. we'll see how true that ends up. But, you know, I think, you know, for our budget here in Vegas, I mean, houses are more expensive. So we're trying to downsize. But even downsizing, the houses are about $100,000 more based on what we want to see. We're in a 3,000 square foot house now. And we're looking at, you know, 1,700, 2,000 square foot is what we want. And they're about 100,000 more, just to give you an idea. So that's probably the biggest challenge, but we want to make sure we find the right house. And maybe we even find a fixer-upper and, you know, fix it up over time. I mean, our house now that we lived in for 16 years does not look like anything it did when we bought it. And when we bought it, it was brand new. But, you know, because we added things. We added a pool, all new flooring, you know, took all the carpet out in the downstairs, you know, painted some rooms. So it just looks completely different. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Looks like I'm heading downhill now toward my car. So I've seen a lot of little, are they chipmunks? I'm assuming they're chipmunks. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I could be. You know, I will figure these things out as I go along. This channel is gonna adapt. Obviously, once we get enough subscribers, we'll have it professionally edited. They'll look good. At least that's my goal. So I can just film and then send it to somebody to edit. But yeah, anyway. So, all right, I'll let you know if I see anything interesting. All right, I'm back to the original trail I started on. Didn't even know it veered off into the trail I just came off of, but the trail went that way and back around all the way up in there. And then I came out of this little hole right here. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm heading back down to my car. And again, if you hit that subscribe button, that like button, I'd really appreciate it. You know, even if you don't like the video, call me and says, hey, dude, it was too shaky. Maybe I'll buy me a smaller gimbal or something, just or set my phone differently. I don't know. But I'm curious how this comes out. Obviously, I'm trying to walk with all these rocks on the trail, not kill myself, so I'm not really looking at the footage. Anyway, love to hear the comments, good or bad. And again, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see how these videos morph in the next few years. Enjoy doing them. Obviously, I enjoy getting out into this, and the slot machine play is pretty fun. Maybe we'll throw some table games in once we feel comfortable doing that. You know, and just really anything in Vegas. Yeah, this is Adventures in Vegas. So whatever we come across, we will do. Probably need to get a dash cam too. Dash cam. Just to film some of the trips I take and stuff. Because at some point I'm going to go down to Scottsdale, play some golf. About 5 hours away. But I got a 3-day weekend. So may do those kind of things. Utah. I mean, there's all kinds of things close to here. I know Texas is so big. You drive 5 hours and you're really nowhere. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.